Hope you've had a good day today. You can see I got my Gulf t-shirt on today. My dad, Donald N. Snowden, did a career with the Gulf Oil Corporation out of San Antonio, Texas, so I always have a fondness for anything related to the old Gulf Oil Corporation. We continue in the Psalms of Ascent, Psalm 132 today. It is both a psalm of ascent, as the pilgrims would ascend to Jerusalem during this Holy Week, moving up toward the time of Passover. Also, it is a messianic psalm, the promise that there would always be a descendant upon the throne of David. It is messianic regarding Jesus. We also find ourselves in Holy Week, and we don't give a lot of attention necessarily as Baptists or evangelicals to Holy Week, as many as some of the Catholic or mainline denominations. But nevertheless, this is Monday of Holy Week, and we find in the scriptures, in the chronology, that Jesus cursed that fig tree that was fruitless, and also he drove the money changers out of the temple. It's called the cleansing of the temple. And he quotes the prophet Isaiah chapter 56, verse 7. My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you've turned it into a den of thieves, just a marketplace for merchandising. That's kind of interesting. When I came to the connection section of today, in the 40 days, I was kind of drawing a blank, and then I was mindful of the fact that here Jesus says, quoting the prophet Isaiah, my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations. And it drew me back to the very first words of Jesus ever spoken as recorded in the Gospels. Luke 2, verse 49, when Jesus' parents were looking for him, he said, didn't you know that I had to be in my Father's house? There's nothing like the house of God. And as the Psalm 132 says, it is that dwelling place, that resting place, the place of worship, and the place of joy for the saints of God. Hope you've had a wonderful day. God bless you. Have a good evening.